On August 31st, 2010, in Blue Earth County, Minnesota, Jennifer Nibbe called 911 to report that his husband was shot.
Blue Earth County 911.
Oh my God, please help us. Please help us. Somebody's trying to kill us.
What's going on?
Somebody shot my husband.
Somebody shot your husband?
Yeah. Please send the ambulance, please.
Okay, is the person still there that shot him?
I don't know. He left.
Is there anybody else in the house with you?
My son is not killed. Oh my God, my teenage son is.
How old is your son?
He's just 16.
16-year-old?
Oh my God, I better.
While on the call, she suddenly realized her son was in the basement and rushed to check on his safety.
Where in the house are you right now?
I'm in the basement right now.
Okay, is your son in the basement with you too?
Yeah, my son is in my basement too.
Someone here? Are you okay?
I was devastated. He got me when I don't know.
Got you?
No, he got me.
Freak out.
No, you can't. You can't. He left.
After a few minutes, a Blue Earth County Sheriff's deputy arrived at the Nibbe's residence. Upon entering, the deputy discovered Jennifer and her teenage son Brady hiding in the basement. Brady had armed himself with a gun for protection after his mother woke him up and informed him about the intruder's attack on his stepfather. Jennifer then led the deputy to the couple's bedroom. Along the way, the deputy noticed furniture out of place and various items scattered about. In the master bedroom, they discovered Jennifer's husband, 26-year-old James Nibbe, also known as Jim, lying in bed with a gunshot wound to the back of his head. It appeared that he had been lying on his stomach before being shot. The deputy checked for a pulse and sadly confirmed his passing. Jennifer's initial statement to the authorities was that she was getting ready for work, taking a shower and brushing her teeth when she heard a loud bang. Upon opening the bathroom door, she discovered her husband shot and encountered a masked man holding a shotgun. Upon seeing Jennifer, the intruder assaulted her with a knife, placed a rope around her neck, and forcefully dragged her to the living room. Fortunately, their dog started barking, which startled the intruder. In response, the intruder exclaimed,
"You're lucky you're not dead."
He then released Jennifer and quickly fled the scene. She then showed the officers some bruises on her neck and cut marks on her thigh as evidence of her struggle against the invader as he bound her with a rope. However, investigators were unconvinced by her account of the incident. They observed several inconsistencies in her narrative, such as the absence of signs of a struggle or theft within the residence. The detectives also harbored suspicions regarding the precise nature of the cut marks, as they appeared too precise to have been inflicted in the midst of a fight, raising the possibility of them being self-inflicted wounds. Authorities found out that Jennifer had signed up for life insurance policies before the incident, with a payout of approximately $250,000 in the event of James's death. This heightened suspicion, as it is a common motive associated with murder cases. Authorities also found out that the gun used to kill James belonged to Jennifer. Jennifer disclosed that James had recently bought the gun as a gift for her, intending to go deer hunting together the next day. She mentioned leaving the gun outside after a target practice session with her husband the night before. Jennifer also mentioned that the rope came from their garage, and she recognized the knife as one of their own.
Just a couple questions. Can I ask some questions or no?
You can, but what we have to clarify a couple things, Jen, just for the record, is that you initiated and told the jail that you wanted to talk to us.
Yes.
So that's why we came in here.
Yes.
And met with you. And then the other thing is, for us to talk to you at all, we have to read your rights because you're in custody now. So I do have to do that again.
Okay.
Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
I do.
And having them in mind, are you willing to speak with us at this time?
Yes. What was I? You said homicide yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer was initially interviewed by the police the day before, but was unwilling to talk. However, she later changed her mind and is now willing to confess.
What are my convictions?
You're not convicted of anything yet. You're charged.
Okay, what am I charged with? I never got a charge sheet or a charge.
The jail had a copy of it.
They have a copy of it over there.
Oh.
Maybe Did you ask them to see it or anything? Or
I didn't, I guess.
Okay.
We can make that happen till we go back
Right,
home.
but I can tell you it's second degree
Okay.
murder is what you're charged with.
Okay.
That's
And what does that entail?
well, I think it's second degree intentional murder is what you're charged with. So that just means that you intended to kill somebody. Like I said, I mean, we know about the drug stuff, Jen. Okay, if you're out of your mind, because that's okay, but we need to know that and hear it from you, I guess, is the only thing, you know.
I have an addiction to prescription pain pills.
Okay. When did it start?
I'm so ashamed.
It's okay.
I call prescriptions in for myself. I'm just so ashamed.
It's okay. Was there an event that kind of started that off, that precipitated that? Did you get injured or something, or just?
I injured my ankle a while ago, and it got worse after. While we were dating that first year, it wasn't too bad, and then it was slightly before I think we got married that I ended up becoming addicted to them and needing to have them all the time, otherwise I would go through withdrawal.
Okay.
Jennifer was working as a nurse, and it could be assumed that she had access to tramadol at her workplace. She would later state that, as someone in the healthcare field, she should have sought help, but regrettably failed to do so.
What did it start with tramadol or start with something else?
No, it's just always been
It's been tramadol. Because
Yeah.
that's not a commonly prescribed drug, is it?
It's not even a controlled substance.
Okay.
It's not even a controlled narcotic, but it has opioid effect.
Okay, so it kind of affects your brain the same way a narcotic would.
Yep.
Okay.
Opioids are a class of drugs that act on the opioid receptors in the brain and body. They are commonly prescribed for pain relief, but they also produce a range of effects beyond pain management. The effects of opioids can include pain relief, euphoria and relaxation, sedation, respiratory depression, constipation, nausea and vomiting, dependence and addiction.
How much are you using right now? How much had you been using on average?
180 pills a week,
Wow.
which is usually 8 per day is the max.
Okay.
Taking 8 pills a day adds up to only 56 per week, not 180. Considering that she's taking 180 per week, it means she's consuming 25 pills a day.
And those are what? How many milligram? Like 40 milligram?
50.
50 milligram pills. Wow.
My life wasn't, this is how it was supposed to go. I never wanted to hurt anybody. But I am an honest person, I'm not a liar. And I've always taught that to my son. But I've become that person, I've become that liar that finding excuses why I'd be late for work and stuff, and a lot of it was the meds. A lot of it was the using. It was like I was there, but I wasn't.
Like you were not in your person watching yourself do something and...
Saying it was the devil. Get rid of it.
Was there voices telling you that? Did you feel like you were hallucinating?
I don't know.
You know what, Jen? I want to tell you just about my friend, my best friend in the whole world.
In an effort to build rapport, the detective decided to share a personal story about his best friend.
We've been friends for many years, worked together, do stuff outside of work together.
I know you can lie to me though. Is this bullshit?
No, it is not bullshit.
Okay, I'm sorry,
you know
guys.
No, listen.
I'm not stupid either.
No, I know
though,
you're not
so.
stupid. Jen, I absolutely know you're not stupid, okay?
I don't think
we don't think you're stupid. This is a true story. I'm just telling you this because I want you to understand that we're not these evil people who just think terribly of you, okay? But I had a good friend. We were very close for 12 years. We were like this, okay? We're kind of like you and Carrie were. You know what I mean? We're tight. and he had hurt his back and then he had hurt his knee, both on work-related injuries, and he had gotten hooked on pain pills. He was taking oxycodone though, but same effect on the brain probably. And this is not a BS story. I swear to you, it's a true story. So I can't relate personally like I can say I've been in your shoes, but I've seen it before. Okay, I've seen it before up close, and it's very powerful. And like I've said before, it makes people do things that they wouldn't do in a million years. And we can't. None of us can go back and undo what's happened. We can't.
God, if I could give it back in our feet, I would.
What?
If I could give it my life, I would.
Here's the thing. You said something, Jen, that we can lie to you, and we to a degree police can, but I'm not going to. I promise. You have my word. I'm not. I hope you can look at me in the eyes and believe that I'm not going to lie to you. Okay.
So if I plead guilty on Monday, what is going to happen to me?
That I can't tell you that. And again, I told you I won't lie. I won't lie. I don't know. Okay. All those decisions, our job, Paul's job, my job, we're not here to judge you. Okay.
I know.
It's only our job to gather the facts, to find the truth, and present that to the prosecuting attorney. Make sure that what is real and true and accurate goes forward. And if you present, I would never go to the court and say, oh, I think Jennifer has, been a terrible mother and a terrible wife. I don't think those things at all. I think that, you've done the right things. Okay. I want to make sure on a couple things, though, that are important, okay? Brady had nothing to do with any of this.
No.
Swear.
I swear to God. No, I swear to God.
And he doesn't know anything about it. He didn't help you set the scene up or anything. You truly didn't wake him up until afterwards.
I swear to God.
Okay.
I swear on my life. I swear.
Well, I know. I believe you if you swear that it's the truth. But
I do.
But I have to ask you that.
Yes.
I have to be clear on that.
I do. Brady had absolutely nothing to do with it. He was so startled when I went down there, because I was on the phone with 911. When I went down there to ask him, he was asleep.
Okay.
He was dead asleep, and I called his name twice, and then he finally woke up. With the big eyes, like, what the hell is going on, Mom?
Right. So his reactions, which they seem like they're all very normal and appropriate for somebody in that situation, that's all legit.
Yep.
Okay.
Brady knew nothing about it. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Did anybody know about it?
No. No.
Terry, nobody?
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay. I believe you.
So, it just makes me sick even thinking about it.
I know.
And what I did.
I know. I'm sure it's been just killing you the last few days.
It's been killing me since the day it happened. I'm just sick about it. I am just so sick.
And I know that this is really hard, and I don't want to push you, okay?
Okay.
I don't. I really don't. And I'm not going to, and Paul's not either, okay? This is you, and I'm going to write the report that way.
Okay.
That Jen did this of her own volition. We didn't make her do this. She is a big person, is a person of strong enough character, and said, I'm going to be honest and do this, okay? Because that's what happened, right?
Yes.
And I guarantee I will make the report reflect that, okay? But we do need to go through the details. Just one time, okay?
Okay.
And you do it, and we're not going to push, and you do it at your own pace, okay? But I know you want to have the truth out there. Exactly the truth. Okay? From start to finish, one time.
I don't know where to start.
So let's start with Monday night when you're with Carrie.
So Monday night I was with Carrie. We talked about she wasn't feeling good. We talked about all that work, So we went back home. This is horrible.
I know.
It's horrible though, you guys.
I know.
And yes, I had to, Jim, there was a gun. Jim had bought for me.
That's true too.
That's very true.
Okay.
Jim bought the gun for me, wanted me to learn how to target practice.
Was he, when you got home Monday night, was he already home or did you get home first?
He was home first and then I
was
got
home,
home.
then you
He
got
was
there.
outside dinking around, so I said,
Okay.
you want to help? I said, do you want me to target shoot? Because you've been wanting me to target shoot. He had bought me that gun. So we target shoot, or we did our target practice or whatever, went inside, got a little to eat. Brady and I
So you
had our
shot
meatball
first?
fart. Yeah, I think we shot first.
Then went inside.
And then went inside to eat.
Okay.
Yeah. And then me and Brady had our little meatball fight. And so then I came back upstairs and had finished off the rest of the meatballs and the mashed potatoes, and Jim had been making some other leftovers and stuff for him. And then I put the dishes away and I think I brushed my teeth, and then Jim and I went and sat on the couch and watched TV. And he had set the gun in the corner
Where at? In which room?
in the, but next to the sliding glass door.
Okay.
He set that in the corner, and I knew the ammo was up there too,
Okay.
because we had put that there.
And he had showed you how to load the gun? How to, and can,
Yeah, because we went deer hunting the year before. I mean, he was trying to teach me how to do all that with any type of gun that he was getting me to use. So, and then we watched the news until 10:30 and went to bed. He was after me about sex a lot, and that was something that bothered me.
okay, cause some friction between you two?
Yeah, he
In the initial interviews with the police, Jennifer stated that her marriage was fine. However, her own diary told a different story altogether. An entry from her journal unveiled Jennifer's flirtations with infidelity. The entries indicated her unhappiness in her relationship, particularly with her husband, and highlighted the difficulties she faced in continuing to live as she did due to her strong feelings for this other individual.
you know, wanted on a pretty regular basis, and I tried the best I could, but sometimes it just, sometimes I just had problems with that, and if you continue to push and push and push, it just ends up not being fun for the other person, you know,
Right.
so.
Just be tension.
So there was resentment there, because it was a constant thing. A constant, you want to do it, you want to do it, you want to... And there was no romance left when it came to that. It was like, fine, just finish and get it over with so I can go to sleep, I guess. So,
Jennifer was clearly unhappy with her marriage and sex life. She even told the police that she used to lie about having a yeast infection just to avoid having sex with James.
So I actually had made something up that I had a yeast infection or something like that.
Okay.
I was getting
So
gross.
he was,
Sorry, guys.
no, it's alright, and he was that night wanting to
Yep.
have sex and you didn't want
Yep,
to?
and I didn't want to.
Did it become a big fight, or was it just kind of the...
He usually just got mad and rolled over and went to bed. That's usually the way it would go.
Okay,
That happened every week.
okay.
If not twice a week, he would get mad at me for it. If he could have it every day, he could. But sometimes when you're approached in certain ways, it's just not fun anymore. So, so I laid there and I laid there. I had taken some pills before I'd gone to bed.
Do you remember how many?
Probably like 6 or 8. Which sometimes when I do that I have a hard time sleeping to begin with, because that is how it messes with you sometimes.
Just kind of like make you agitated
It
and...
does. It kind of keeps you up, makes you dream, stuff like that. And so I woke up at, alarm went off at 4:30, and I think I had a couple more pills laying on the nightstand that I had taken. And I had fallen back to sleep though. And I woke up at 5:30 in a panic. And that's when I went out and I cut the gun. And I loaded one shell. And I came back into the bedroom. And there was a throw blanket laying on the end of the bed. So I took that and kind of rested the gun on his shoulder. And they just kept saying, "He's the devil, he's the devil." Yeah. Then I pulled the trigger. Oh, God.
It's okay.
Oh my God, I'm just so sick about this. This is not me. I am not this person. My family is never going to forgive me. Neither is his. And my son.
We just have a couple clarification things quick, and we'll take you back, and you can rest. You said you woke up at 5:30. Had you been thinking about it at all for a while in bed? Like, I gotta do this. I gotta change my life. I gotta.
I think I was at night when I was laying there wondering what could I do to change my life. And that's what I had thought about, I guess.
Okay.
Did it come into your mind at all when you guys were target practicing? That day before when you asked him for help on the...
I can't remember.
It's just something that I had kind of wondered about too with...
Right.
Part of the reason why the detectives are asking these questions is in case Jennifer or her lawyers try to persuade her to change her story and decide not to plead guilty. The timeline of when Jennifer started planning the murder is indeed important for the detectives. It will help them gather evidence and build a stronger case against her if they can establish that the murder was premeditated. This information will be crucial in countering any potential claims of self-defense.
Yeah, yes and no. Because I remember being appalled by even thinking that. But I guess I can't say no, it didn't.
Do you remember, Jen? I mean, was that part of the reason you asked to shoot that day before?
No. No, that was something Jim was after me to do almost every day, because he had just bought that. And he's like, you really need to start practicing with it. So, no, that was...
That wasn't a purpose for shooting it that day or anything?
Okay. And where did the rope come from?
It was on the counter.
Okay. And the knife is a kitchen knife?
Yeah.
And then the sai, that big weed cutter thing, how does that come into play in this? Were you thinking that would help your story about an intruder, or?
It was out in the garage.
In the attached garage?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you brought that in there and just laid it down?
Yes.
Okay. That would have been before you called 911, though?
Yes.
And I know I just have a couple other quick questions. When I talked to you before, remember I asked you about impact spatter on your clothing?
Yeah.
The clothing that we collected from you, was it the clothing you were wearing at the time?
Yeah.
It was. But you were very confident that there would be no impact spatter on there. Why is that? Or
I don't know.
you just were playing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that day you said, there won't be any blood spatter on my clothing.
Oh, I didn't. I don't even remember that, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. I just was wondering if you had changed clothes or something, or why you were, because you were very confident in that answer. And just the last couple things, so the cuts on your legs, you inflicted?
Yes.
The marks on your neck?
Yes,
you
they're
inflicted?
self-inflicted.
Brady didn't help you inflict any of those things or do any of that?
No.
I know you said he's not involved, but I'm just making sure. The one mark on your neck looked like a fork mark? Like a fork? What did you use to make the marks on your neck, I guess is what I'm asking.
The knife.
You used the knife to make the marks on your neck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And same thing with your arms?
Yeah.
And the knife that you put out there, or a different knife?
No, the same knife.
That same knife,
Yeah.
okay.
The detectives obtained phone records from the devices recovered at the crime scene. While examining Jennifer's phone, they came across a series of messages exchanged with an ex-lover. It contained an exchange of explicit messages and pictures. The discovery hinted at a possible revival of their previous romantic relationship, prompting the detectives to question whether Jennifer's ex-lover could have been involved in a plot to eliminate James.
Ed Erickson,
Yeah.
you two never actually slept together?
No,
It was all just texting?
it was all texting.
So it was
Yes.
just flirting?
Absolutely.
It was never anything physical?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Nothing physical ever.
Okay.
No.
So he knew nothing of any of this?
No, absolutely
I mean, he
not.
didn't-
Oh, no, no.
Didn't say, get rid of your husband?
No, 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 no.
Nothing like that? So
No.
he's not involved in this in any way?
No, he's not. No, he's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
No.
During the trial, her defense attorneys raised concerns about her lack of memory regarding the confession and requested a comprehensive psychiatric evaluation, suggesting the possibility of drug influence at the time. However, the court deemed her competent to stand trial. Mental health experts testified that Jennifer suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder due to the sexual and physical abuse she experienced in her marriage. Her defense attorney stated that the abuse occurred regularly, leading to an act committed in the heat of passion. The defense argued that Jennifer's actions were influenced by PTSD. Unfortunately, Jennifer had not reported the abuse to the police, leaving no official record of the incidents. Following the charge of first-degree murder, Jennifer's defense attempted to have the case dismissed, citing improper interrogation without legal representation. However, their arguments were unsuccessful. In June 2012, she pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and received a 17-year prison sentence, followed by 102 months on supervised release. The court also ordered her to pay $11,400 for Jim's funeral costs. According to official court documents, she will be eligible for parole in August 2027, and her prison term will end in February 2036. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.